Hey guys, Rob again. This will probably be the last flight of the day because it's getting dark quite rapidly. But I just thought I'd finish off with the MCPX, and I've actually got 5 MCPXs, would you believe? I've got 3 on active duty, and I've got 1 under the bed, which is now in the storage facility until we move to Sydney, and 1 at Mum's in Sydney. So 3 on active duty. This is actually the best one I've got, the newest one that I do fly regularly, and I haven't even kept count of how many flights this has had, but it's probably around 100. So let's give it a go. This is on the Spectrum DX8. I've got the others on the JR11X. Let's give it a go. It's such a beautiful calm afternoon now. Okay, straight to idle up mode. Look at that, just wonderful. It's wonderful when it's calm. Now these are easy to fly upside down by comparison. I'll just try a roll to invert it. I've been practicing a lot of nose-in inverted with this MCPX, but I think it has been counterproductive to my inverted flying with the 450 helis, because that just doesn't seem as smooth or as intuitive anymore. So what do? You just keep working at it, I suppose. Do I keep practicing nose-in? I read a lot on the forums that nose-in inverted is easier than tail-in. I personally don't find that. You know, everybody's different, of course, but I personally find tail-in inverted is much easier than nose-in inverted. But anyway, let's give it a go. I haven't done it for a while. Okay, that's tail-in, and let's spin it around. Oh, here we go. Try and bring it down. Very easy to wrong thumb it here. It's nice and steady. I don't know if you can see that on the video. It's nose in inverted. I definitely don't find that easier. And now I've got a nasty mosquito biting my hand. Ouch, little bugger. Let me just swat him. There we go, he's dead. Okay. I think anyone that has a Spectrum radio, a Spectrum DX6i, for example, Simon, or a Spectrum DX7, for example, Brian, really needs to have an MCPX. It's just an awesome little trainer. I would never be able to fly my 450 helis inverted without having bought one of these. I just never was prepared to risk taking them low. But at least this thing, it's far more stable, and you still obviously need the same control inputs. So it just gave me a bit more confidence to try and bring the 450s low. And I'm not an expert by any measure, but I'm sort of at the point where I'm happy with what I can do. Alright, there's the timer, and let's land. Might squeeze another flight in before the sun's completely gone. In fact, I'll keep the camera running. It's going to be easier. Just pop a fresh lipo in, reset the timer, and away we go. I've got 8 lipos. Oh, actually I've got about 16, but I've got 8 of the Turnigy lipos, Turnigy Nanotechs, which are just awesome little batteries for this helicopter. Strongly recommend them. I don't actually use the default E-flite ones anymore. Okay, there we go, and sure our timer's reset. Yep, sure is. There we go again. When I first bought this, I always thought it was prone to tail blowout, but I've actually found it's just how you manage the collective. If you're not too abrupt or harsh on the collective, it won't blow out at all. And there it is, inverted. Try some more nose in inverted. Okay, now I'm thinking about it too much and I'll lose the orientation. Nearly dumb thumbed it. See if I can recover. One thing I haven't tried is flipping from upright to inverted straight into nose in inverted. Not quite ready for that. Let's bring it towards me a bit. That was an incorrect input. My hands are just getting eaten alive by these mosquitoes. It's driving me insane. And it's quite dark too, but because I fly this thing so close and because it's got such a bright blue light on the front, it's a little bit less risky than flying a 450 at this time of the night. But this will be the last flight today. And I momentarily lose sight of it in the silhouette of the houses there, so like I think you mentioned to fly a little bit from memory. It really is a case of that sometimes. Don't know if that's still in the field of view for the camera, but just bringing it down to a couple of feet off the ground. I've probably got something called skill fatigue as well, which is a phenomenon they study in real world aviation. When you fly too much, when you actually fly too much, your skills can deteriorate just because it's basically just called skill fatigue. And I think I give myself that flying these helicopters too much. Fly them all the time every day, and some days I just feel like I go backwards for no known reason. I'm feeling that right now, just probably a bit tired on the sticks. And dare I say, I get RSI on the thumbs from flying too much. Probably the first case in the world of RSI from flying radar controlled helicopters. That's repetitive strain injury for those not familiar with the acronym. Oh, it's getting a bit dark. My hands are just stinging. Just about every single one of my fingers is just stinging from a mosquito bite, and thank God the timer just went off as I'm coming into land. I hate mosquitoes. Alright, thanks for watching and good night all.